Hey everybody, and welcome to Duality 9X. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We've got a great lineup of videos for you guys, so I can't wait to get into it. If you guys like our content, please smash the like, subscribe, and definitely share this content with your fellow friends. So, without further ado, let's get this party started, guys. So let's roll the first video.
But she's backstories. Kaylia Posey of the TLC show Toddlers and Tiaras went on to become known as the Grinning Girl meme. But she sadly took her own life in May of 2022 at the young age of 16. The dog from the popular Doge meme has a dark past. She was born at a puppy mill that was eventually closed down and abandoned, leaving Kabosu and her siblings to die. Most of the dogs didn't survive, but Kabosu was rescued by a shelter where she was then scheduled to be put down. Luckily, she was adopted by a kindergarten teacher just in time. Much wow. This meme was actually the police sketch of serial killer Jared Todd Lee, who killed 7 women over a 10-year span. But he was almost never caught due to police believing he was a white man.
Oh, yeah.
He allegedly used a recording of a crying baby to lure his victims out of their homes.
Oh, wow.
The well-endowed man behind this iconic image is none other than Wardy Joubert III. He was a football coach and preacher who sadly died of a heart attack in 2016 at the age of 45.
So I'm not sure. I don't really know anything about that coach who passed away recently. That's rather unfortunate. So I don't know the backstory to that, but that one image of the serial killer, the police totally got it wrong. I mean, whoever their sketch artist was, and they made that person look completely different. In fact, yes, I thought it looked like a woman, so that must have thrown off police for quite some time. All right, let's see what else we got here.
His bang. Okay, so my baby has like long hair and he's a boy, and I've been noticing his bangs look like someone cut them. I was like, what the heck?
Oh no, is he cutting his own hair?
Shorter and shorter. And then my boyfriend sends me this video while I'm at work.
What happened?
Lander puts his head right here, and the guinea pigs. Yep, it's them. I've watched the chunk of hair just go.
That's even worse. My face versus my body. Okay. What I ordered versus what I got. What'd you get?
Y'all look at this. It's lunchtime. This is what happens at actually lunch. Look at this. Enjoy your fish tacos. Yes, I'm still mad about last night. I love you.
Oh, they got into an argument?
Fish taco.
That's what you get. The way he jumps in has me deceased.
Okay.
Dude came out of nowhere. Who came out of nowhere?
Yeah, that one dude dancing. He was having a good time.
These are the most morbid facts from parts 300 through 350. Prior to filming The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger locked himself in a hotel room and talked to only himself for 6 straight weeks. He said this helped him land more in the realm of a psychopath to prepare for his iconic role as the Joker. Many believe this extreme dedication was partially responsible for his accidental overdose on sleeping pills the next year. In 2020, a Florida man was arrested for allegedly sticking his hands in peanut butter and punching his neighbor who was allergic to nuts. In 2006, 51-year-old Susan Walters was attacked by a hitman whom her husband had hired to kill her. But after finding out who sent him, she ended up killing him with her bare hands.
Wow.
They're pulling on his cheek. What happened to his face? Oh, what a beautiful young woman. I think she may have had a little bit of work done of her upper eyelids, maybe her lower eyelids too. But beautiful young woman. What? What happened to her earlobes? Oh, what a little grandma. She kind of reminds me a little bit of my grandma. Oh, what a sweet looking woman. What'd they do to grandma? People are commenting all over TikTok about this Dr. Kim's results. Is this taking it too far on a 46-year-old? Or you do all these procedures on a beautiful 39-year-old woman? Or approximately 8 to 10 hours of surgery on a 76-year-old woman? First of all, no criticism to any of these patients, but every surgeon has to make their decision on what they think is right. And for me, no thank you.
Wow, guys. So I actually covered this in one of my earlier videos, and he showcased some of these people, and there's a few others as well too that recently got like heavy duty plastic surgery from this particular doctor who goes by Dr. Kim. And when they did an investigation into Dr. Kim, it turns out that there's some other doctors as well. There's a Dr. Sam, and there might even be one or two more other doctors. But the interesting thing is the photographs that they use for their patients, the before and after photographs, they're all the same for these different doctors. So no one really knows who the actual surgeon is, but somehow people are getting hold of this company, and they're actually making the trek all the way out, overseas to get to get this work done. Now, a lot of this is definitely, if not all of it, is most likely controversial to a lot of different degrees. I mean, you're taking a huge chance getting surgery, especially life-changing surgery, and you don't even know about the conditions, the facilities, sterilization and things that are obviously important. We don't know. We don't know how great these facilities are, or the kind of technology that they're using. We don't know the methods being used, but they're doing some very questionable things here, and it's kind of scary because remember, and I think I mentioned this before, it's not like going in and getting a tattoo. You can actually remove that, right? Or even if you go get a haircut, a really bad haircut, you can always grow that hair back and then go back and cut it to your liking. When you get plastic surgery, that's life-changing. You can't go back and get it fixed. I mean, you can go back, you can get it fixed, but I mean, can they fix it, right? Well, at least you can't go back to your old looking self. They can only try to touch up and fix whatever else that needs to get done from that point. But at that point, you're just taking another chance. I don't know. Not for me, guys. Not for me.
Land, sea, air, and space McDonald's burger. The land portion is a quarter-pounder beef patty because beef walks on land. Not to go 10,000 leagues under the sea with that beautiful fish. It is already looking good. Look at that. For the air portion, we've got a beautiful chicken sandwich, pale in the middle because, I don't know. Ooh, oh, wow, we got something going on here. And it wouldn't be space without a little bit of alien meat. Let's be honest, I don't know where the hell this comes from, but it's something spectacular. Slap that bad boy down. That's a mountain of meat right there. That's ungodly. And here it is in all of its glory. I think this might be the first time anyone has done this. I'm not 100% sure, but I won't give it a taste. My mind's telling me no. I'm not kidding. This is actually... yeah. I'm ashamed of myself. Not because I made this, but because of how really actually good it is. Today I'm making the land, sea, air, and space McDonald's burger.
Can you imagine a calorie count on that, guys? Yeah.
If you see this in your house, don't kill it.
Oof, that's a freaky looking spider.
Alright guys, I'm gonna just need y'all to hear me out for 1 second. This is a clip that I was tagged in on TikTok where this guy is playing with this very strange looking creature. Kind of looks like one of the monsters from Harry Potter. Now while this creature looks very freaky and it looks like it's attacking and being aggressive towards the cameraman, this actually isn't the case. What we're looking at here is known as a whip spider or a tailless whip scorpion. These guys can be quite large, as you see from the scale of this whip spider on this guy's back, but they're actually not dangerous at all and they make really good pets. Whip scorpions also eat a variety of different pests that you might find in your house, like crickets, cockroaches, or spiders. So if you were to find one of these whip spiders in your house and you kept it as a pet, you could easily find these pests and feed it to the whip spider without having to worry about it. Also, these appendages right here are not meant for attacking, these are more so meant for carrying water to the whip spider's mouth.
That is pretty freaky. Have you guys seen a spider like that ever? Like a spider slash scorpion? Yeah, if I saw something like that in my house, I'd probably run away. I mean...
Parents, please stop giving your kids goldfish. I'm going to give you better options in a second, but let's break this down first. The first ingredient is enriched wheat flour. that is the lowest quality flour you can give your kids. It means it used to be a whole grain and they processed it so much. They made it a simple carbohydrate. They had to enrich it with synthetic vitamins that are incredibly low quality. It contains bioengineered food ingredients. That means the cheddar cheese comes from GMO milk. That means the vegetable oils are not only GMO, but canola and soybean oil are two of the most processed, refined, inflammatory oils you can put in your body, let alone your kid's body. Now, put these back because the better for you options are Simple Mills uses organic non-GMO cheddar. Yes, it does have seed oils, but it's definitely a better for you option. Annie's is 100% organic and non-GMO. Once again, yes, it has seed oils, but it's still a great option. And if you're vegan, this brand has literal perfect ingredients.
Oh wow, guys! I mean, we used to have goldfish all the time. That's a pretty interesting video. Bobby Parrish is amazing. I mean, this guy is phenomenal. He has Flav City. If you check it out on YouTube. So he goes to like places like Costco, Whole Foods. You know, he goes to a lot of different places, and he takes a look at the different kinds of foods. A lot of the foods that we like, that are quite popular, that are trending, and he kind of breaks it down. And he even has an app. I think it's called Bobby Approved. So if you go to the App Store, download Bobby Approved. It's a free app, and if you go to any store and you can just scan the barcode of the item that you're purchasing, and most often the case, he's probably done a review on it, and he'll the system itself will tell you if it's approved, you get a green thumbs up. If it's not approved, you get a red thumbs down. And then if you scroll up, it'll actually explain why that product was not good for you, if it was not approved, that is. So really good. We're starting to learn a lot about nutrition. So I would definitely encourage you to check out Bobby Parrish and download the app, Bobby Approved.
Sold more tickets than me from this flight I was supposed to be on. Yeah, we overbooked it. Basically, we sold more tickets than seats on the plane, and to our surprise, everyone showed up. But what can be done? We'll try to get you on the next flight in a few hours, but there's nothing else I can do. Sorry. She has no idea I follow Erica. Watch this. Actually, I've read the terms. This is called involuntary denied boarding, and in this case, I'm eligible for compensation. Okay, how much money do you want? Well, it depends. When's the next flight you can get me on? It leaves in 2.5 hours. According to the Department of Transportation, since the next flight you can get me on results in over a 2-hour delay, I'm entitled to 4 times the cost of the one-way fare. I paid $375 for the one-way fare, so that's $1,500. Ugh, fine. We'll get you your $1,500 and I'll book you on the next flight. Do I need to pay for the next flight you're booking me on? Nope, we're covering that in addition to the $1,500. And who taught you this? Erica taught me. She's a lawyer and reads the fine print, so I don't have to. That's why I follow.
A lot of commercials for this new Pizza Hut hot honey pepperoni pizza. Let's check this thing out here. All right, so this pizza has 79 ingredients in here, 7 mentions of sugar, and when I saw the hot honey sauce, I knew it, but it's corn syrup, sugar, and then a touch of honey. And as you can see, it's pretty caked on here as it's really, really glazy. 2 slices of pizza here have 12 grams of sugar, my friends. How much sugar is that? That's the same as 1 added teaspoon of sugar per slice of pizza, not to mention multiple mentions of soybean oil, preservatives, and nothing you would use at home to make an actual pizza. My friends, if this is how nobody out pizzas the Hut, I'll pass. I've been
around for longer than the perception of time. While the United States was working on sending people to the moon, interracial marriage was still illegal in 16 states. Octopuses have been around for longer than the dinosaurs. It took 190 years before producers of ketchup realized that putting it in an upside-down bottle was a much better way to store it. We invented cell phones, the internet, and even green ketchup before we invented an upside-down ketchup bottle. The pyramids of Giza were as old to the ancient Romans as the ancient Romans are to us now. Paramount Studios was founded while the Ottoman Empire was still around. Will Smith is now older than the actor who played Uncle Phil was at the time that The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air first premiered in 1990. Facts that will mess with your perception of time. While the United
were built with sound. Yo, you know what? I'm totally with it. The pyramids were built with a didgeridoo. Firstly, this is really cool. This dude's moving a rock with sound. Looks like he's living his best life. The thing he's moving weighs like 4 ounces. We're trying to build this. These blocks can weigh up to 15 tons. I'm not saying it's impossible. Clearly, if you had something big enough, you could move one of these blocks with sound. And that's the problem, because you need something so goddamn big to make the sound to move these, that moving the thing that makes the sound would then become the problem. Using a fucking 2-pound didgeridoo to, you know, move a 3-ounce rock is not a very good exchange rate when you're trying to move a 15-ton piece of limestone. You have to get them all precisely lined up like that. Can you didgeridoo that a little to the left? I don't know how people think things like this are somehow more plausible than, you know, them using ropes and sticks to do it. Because personally, I think it'd be a lot easier to do something like this than to make a 10-story didgeridoo.
What's a didgeridoo? Maybe that's what it is, a didgeridoo. Who really built the pyramids, folks?
Is to be nicer to some of the mascots, so I'm starting with my least favorite mascot, Veggie Grill. Hi! So where are you taking me tonight?
We're going out for sushi.
Are you paying?
Of course, because you're my friend and I love you.
So like sushi, so like that's fish, right?
Yeah.
So like a fillet of fish, that's what that is?
No, it's like a fillet of fish, but like rolled up with rice.
Okay, I don't like it, let's go.
A few moments later.
So, what do you like to do for fun?
Rhonda, I thought you would never ask. When I'm not eating vegetables, I'm going through my neighbor's garbage cans and properly sorting their trash from recycling and taking out the compost.
Oh my god, what is she even talking about? Okay, just act interested. Okay, let's try one of these little like fillet of fish rice ball thingies. Let's see.
Fillet of fish.
Oh, this is actually really good. Wow. I can't believe she's still talking. She's still talking. What is she saying? This is the worst date ever. Okay, just make eye contact. I think she's paying. She better be paying. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I could do this New Year's resolution thing, so this might just be it.
Imagine celebrating your 18th birthday when your entire family tells you that they've been hiding a secret from you. But now they're finally ready to reveal what the secret is. Your parents explain that your family members are all successful because of a gift that you're also about to receive. So you ask what the gift is. That's when you hear strange noises coming from outside the window. Your mother says, "You hear it, don't you? Go and take a look." But when you look out the window, you see a bald man with a distorted face and a large gaping mouth. And he's staring right at you. Your family explains that this entity appears on your 18th birthday and moves closer to you the closer you get to your death. And once you die, you'll finally be together. Your mom even reassures you that for most of your life it'll be so far away that you'll barely remember it's there. Confused, you tell your mom, but it isn't far away anymore. It's standing right behind you. This short film is called Special Day, and this concept definitely deserves its own movie. So check out this short film and follow for more. Imagine you're a child psychiatrist and your patient is a boy in a wheelchair who draws terrifying creatures that he calls his friends. So you ask about his drawing of a clown with sharp claws. The boy says that's his friend Mr. Pinky, and his claws are for scratching people who make him mad. So you ask, is that what happened to your mother? As you know, his mother's body was found with similar scratch marks that couldn't be explained. But the boy insists that Mr. Pinky killed her. Trying to make sense of it all, you confront him about what he did to his mother. That's when all the crayons on the table start melting, and huge scratch marks appear on the wall behind you. You jump up and grab a sedative, but this only makes things worse. As you approach him with the syringe, his wheelchair moves away on its own. You look to the side and your arm is now pinned to the wall, having been completely ripped off by something that you can't see. So what'll happen when you finally see all of his imaginary friends? And what else are they capable of? This short film is called Duel, and the ending was so much crazier than I expected. So check out this short film and follow for more.
What do you guys think? Have you guys seen any crazy, scary movies as of late? Put it in the comment. Love to hear about it. Maybe we'll talk about it. Wow. just...
Hey, can I help you? What are you doing?
It's like you had to go to the bathroom or something.
And I'm like...
Oh, wow.
Hi. What can I do for you? Joe, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? Are you trying to get in? You want me to call the police on you? What are you doing? Joe, I'm calling the police.
Didn't see this footage until I finished my pizza.
What's this guy hiding from? Look at that hat. Like, it's like extra long. The cap part. Yeah, I don't know about the authenticity of that video. To me, it seems like the guy was wearing a Domino's shirt, so that would mean he works for Domino's, but I don't know, aren't you supposed to wear a cap as well? Maybe, I don't know, but that cap that he was wearing looked really weird. It like had and it was like an extra long cap part, or visor part. Anyhow, if you notice the two pizzas, the bottom looked like it was a Domino's box, but the one on top didn't look like a Domino's box. So I don't know about that video. I always get worried, right? Like, you know, that something like that could happen. You know, like what are, like, you know, especially with all these people who are delivering your food, you know, you don't know from the time it leaves the restaurant to the time it gets to you. You don't know what exactly is happening to your food, right? You just hope and trust that nobody's doing anything crazy to it.
Stop wasting your money, because even though this chicken says used by April 6 and this beef April 11, you still have 2 days after that to either use it or stash it in the freezer for an even longer time. But look for chicken and beef that's getting close to that best by date, because the prices come way down. See where it says sell by date? Stop wasting your money, because even though this chicken says used by April 6 and this beef April 11, you still have 2 days after that to either use it or stash it in the freezer for an even longer time. But look for chicken and beef that's getting close to that best by date, because the prices come way down. See where it says sell by date or best by date here? This is not, I repeat, not an expiration date. This date is purely for peak freshness of the product, but for unopened milk, it's still good for 5 to 7 days after this, and for open milk, 2 to 3 days after this. Even though this Bobby approved pasta says used by October of 2025, you have 2 years after that to use it. So don't throw it away, because if we all start growing cordyceps out of our minds, like The Last of Us on HBO, you can still have your pasta dinner. Don't throw away your Parmigiano Reggiano cheese on April 2nd, because it's good for another 2 to 4 months after that, because aged cheeses have less moisture and don't go bad as quick. Stop wasting your money, because even...
That's interesting, huh? I'm always worried about expiration dates as well too, because how valid are those expiration dates? Are they really, like, do you really have to get rid of those products on that particular day? I mean, when it comes to like things like dairy, milk, those kind of things, I'm pretty strict about that. A lot of these, from what I hear, sometimes can just be like a marketing gimmick from the manufacturer, just so that they can encourage you to continue to buy more of their products.
She has Demi Moore is looking absolutely fabulous lately, so let's take a closer look. To me, I think she has had a lift done in recent years, and this is how she looked in 2021. You can see this kind of unnatural filler positioning. She had quite a bit of filler in her face, and that connection from the cheek all the way to the oral commissure was looking a bit unreal. But now, That filler, I think, has been dissolved, and her neck has been lifted, and her jawline is very sharp, and she has that nasolabial fold back, but that is in part what gives that natural appearance to the face. When we try to efface that nasolabial fold, and as well as put a lot of filler into the medial cheek, it makes the face look unnatural. So I'm glad she made the changes that she did. Demi Moore is looking absolutely...
Alright guys, that's all the videos that we have for you guys today. I really enjoyed sharing these videos with you. Thank you for sticking around. Please smash the like, subscribe, and share this content with your friends. And until our next adventure, and in the meantime and in between time, don't do anything crazy to yourself. We'll catch you on the next ride. See you guys soon.